Hello. Can y'all hear me? I think y'all can. I think I can hear me. Hello. Greetings. How are y'all doing? No. I have to do it like this. Greetings and welcome to a Stormi Folf thing. Oh my god. Okay, y'all. Me undercover. No, that was me this morning. Before I was rudely awakened by my sleep cycle. Anyway. Hello. How are y'all doing? Hello, Desert Goat. Hi, Josh. The fuck? Happy late. What? My birthday was like almost a month ago. Hello, Ghost. Hi, Journey. Are you going to a con? I am not gonna even read the message. I want y'all to tell me if it's about a convention. And I see Journey's name. No, it's about a con. It is, isn't it? It is. Hi, Journey. You going to a countdown convention. The convention of all conventions. Journey is gonna be like this convention historian when they get older. I know it. And they're gonna have like their own YouTube channel where they talk about every anime and furry convention that's ever existed. Or known to exist. They will absolutely do that. But it's a hype up event and an actual convention. You know your stuff, Journey. You know your stuff. I guess that's why they call you Journey, because you're always on a journey. To do things. Y'all, I have been working my ass off every single day, and I'm on fumes right now. I am on fumes. Yeah. But Journey, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I hope you have fun at Disneyland. Where it is you're going? I forget. It's something about a con. I know that. I don't know myself from last Tuesday. I'm pretty awful right now, Tia. How about you? Hi, Trojan. Thank you so much for the respud. Greetings from your friendly neighborhood male cat. Hi, Ragemaster. How you doing? Yes, Josh. Yeah, we talked about the snow thing. We talked about that. So Rag's in the other room. He's doing rag things. Let's see. Running out of gas. I've been out of gas for fucking months. Every day is like either been streaming, doing taxes, building a friend's computer, doing chores, remembering to eat. When does it end? When does it end? God almighty. If you were listening, please help. Swear jar, shit piss. There, you can add 2 more. But Journey, thank you so much again for the super chat, dear. And Trojan, thank you so much for the resud. So TFS is doing no good. I'm glad you're doing no good. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm pretty bottomed out with everything right now. And I talked about this on Twitch yesterday. I owe $4,500 to the government. And I thought I had saved up enough for this year, but I did not. Actually, I wasn't able to save up almost anything at all because my hecking rent is so high now. So I'm in a bad place. I'm in a bad place mentally and physically. So it's pretty awful, to say the least. Australian Stormi. Well, I'd like to go to Australia someday. It's a bucket list thing. Hi Yorick. Thank you so much for the respawn. 8 months, yeah. 8 months already. I heard that you have a package that you're sending me on the way. Something about a late Valentine's Day gift for me and Rag. I'll let you know when it gets here. So I'm sorry if I seem very out of it, but it's been really hard the last 2 days to keep my spirits up since I learned about what happened yesterday when I went to my accountant. So it's a bad time. Oh my god, Duark, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much for gifting the 5 memberships to EC Gold, Coy Wolf, Cautious Euphonium, Dragon Gallic Gamer, I See the Fox, and yeah. Thank you so much for getting the 5 memberships, dear. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. You always have been such a big supporter for my content. I'll always be grateful, dear. Anyway, yeah, I'm not great. I'm not doing well, but I'm trying. I really am trying. You know, some people say you either become like a YouTuber or a streamer, and I'm trying to do both, and I don't think it's possible because I've been trying to do this for about 3 years, and one thing I've noticed is that I'm always like tired. I'm always socially exhausted because one day you're opening up Premiere to edit a video, the next day you're trying to figure out what to stream or what to talk about or what to do, and it's really hard for me to come up with stuff to do half the time now. Because I like right now, I'm just saying whatever's on my mind because I'm out of stuff to like really talk about. So, oh, that dog, you don't have to donate anything, dear. No one is obligated. No one's obligated to support me. So, I guess what I want to talk about is how I can get caught up with everything. Because it just feels like the last 3 years very much been a downhill spiral. I think most people know this. They're just not talking about it, but they know. They know. So, 12 months says, you know, it was snowing the other day. The snowflakes looked like 10 confetti. How do you make that comparison? 10 confetti? What's 10 confetti? Is someone up there just like sprinkling metallic shards towards the earth? That's not good. Y'all know what happens when volcanoes erupt, right? It'd be the same thing. That would be terrible. Matt says they should donate. They don't have to. Let's not make people donate. That's rude. Say, I don't have a problem coming up with stories. I have a problem coming up with time. Any free time. Because as soon as this stream ends, I have to go back to editing and getting this video out. I'm gonna get it out tonight. So help me God. I may not like staying up till 6 in the morning editing, but I'm gonna have to do it. Because y'all deserve it. Y'all have been needing a video for 2 months, but because I have the worst sense of time management in the world, everything takes forever. So I'm not in a good state of mind. Hi, Stump. How you doing? How you doing, dear? Yeah, I don't have a shortage of stories. I have a shortage of time. Every day is like work, whether it's streaming or editing, and I don't know if it's me or if it's just the state of the world. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. I don't know. I kind of need an expert in here to help me decipher this because therapy's not doing a whole lot right now either. That's also costing me money I don't have. Hi, Christian. How you doing? How you doing? Stump says, I'm doing all right. I keep saying you need a secretary. I need a lot of fucking help. How many times have I dropped the F-bomb tonight? 6 or 7. We're only 15 minutes into the stream. YouTube's really gonna love me. So, do I have any plans for the weekend? Joe says, yep. Work, and more work. Although I may just evacuate this room Sunday. Force myself to. Hi, Journey. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. How would you like to hear some brightening news? Next week is gonna feel like spring. Last week felt like spring. Look what happened. There's still tree pollen all over the front yard. I plan on sending a package of space gear soon. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes out for that. I think we already talked about this, but I am running out of room to put some things. Like, I know y'all like to send me Sonic merch a lot. There's no more room for Sonic merch. I don't really know how to address it because I don't want to be rude, but there's no more room. I don't know where to put it anymore. I'm getting like duplicates of Sonic figurines now. Stump says, I hate seeing you stressed out. Looks like I have to come visit you soon. Yeah, don't let me come in here for anything. You might have to sedate me. Oh, God. Yeah, Journey, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hi, Stalkus, how you doing? How you doing? Call me crazy, but I'm not ready to say goodbye to winter. Oh, I've been ready to say goodbye to winter. I absolutely hate this season. Winter is nothing but cold, misery, and sickness that I am not down with. Oh, no, 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 no. I get sick every winter. And everything like shocks me or zaps me, and the air is so dry, and it's hard to breathe, and I just don't want to get out of bed. That's why I hate winter. Summer, I want to get out and do things. I actually want to go outside. I hate going outside when it's this cold. So winter sucks. Looks like we have to get you new shelves for more Sonic. Oh my gosh. Can I send you Star Fox merch? Sure. I actually don't think I have any. Oh, Little Wolf. I've been taking allergy meds for months. Spring didn't really leave here. It just turned into spring light. Although 2 months ago it did get pretty cold and we got all that snow for some reason. Yeah, it was like 41 for the high today. It sucks. God, that's terrible. No wonder the heater's been turning on all day. I hate the cold. Hi, Bizarre Nest. How you doing? How you doing? Every furry needs a bit of Star Fox in their life. I agree. So going back to what I was talking about earlier, someone once told me, are you a streamer or a YouTuber? Because you can't do both. You really gotta decide. I didn't decide. Guess what? I did both. Now look at me, suffering the consequences. Because I think I can just do everything and anything. And you can't. It's painful. Because it makes me feel weak when I can't do everything. There's like this certain sense of pride that I get when I fix something by myself instead of asking for help. I don't know where it comes from. That's something I'll have to ask myself later tonight when I go to bed. There are a lot of people who do both, though. Yeah, they all have a team of editors and money. Oops, did I say that? Or they have to compromise. See, you can't do both without some sort of compromise. In my case, my compromise is being highly stressed and hungry and tired all the time. So that's my compromise. Let's see. Lithera, I don't know who they are, but they probably got a team of editors. I have no idea who that is. Meanwhile, I am the editor. I'm the admin. I do all the things. You're a very capable person, but everyone has their limits. I try to gut through everything on my own too, but it burns you out eventually. I don't think I'm burned out. I think I'm just a pile of ashes at this point. There's nothing to burn out. I've been burned out. So, what do you do when you don't make enough money to survive? How do you push yourself harder? I don't know how. Is there a way to overclock the human body or something? Besides caffeine? Which I'm already caffeinated every single day. I think about this stuff a lot. Figuring out how I can like speed up my workflow. But I'm pretty much at capacity. There's nothing else to speed up or cut out. I am editing stuff while I'm sitting on the toilet, y'all. That's no exaggeration. I'm doing research while I'm taking a bath. I'm working on stuff while I'm in bed. It never ever stops. So, take that as you will. Rise like the beautiful phoenix you are, Stormi. Maybe someday. So that's kind of where I am. I don't really know how to fix it. So if anyone here knows how to fix it, let me know. Because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. Very, very, very distraught noises. I shouldn't be this weak in front of y'all. What happened to me? Old Stormi knew what to do. I think I kind of compare myself to my past version sometimes. I just go back there and I'll look and I'll see someone who is just always eager and excited to work. What happened? Hi, 12 Notes. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Knock, knock. Who's there? Broken Pencil. Broken Pencil who? Never mind. It's pointless. You real proud of that one, aren't you, 12 Notes? 12 Notes. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It's more about effectively using your time, honestly. You are capable of doing things, just not everything all at once. So I was eating ravioli while setting up OBS about 10 minutes ago. Ravioli's still sitting right there. I almost spilled it on my fursuit. I forgot to eat. That happens a lot. You know, like those old cartoons where they just made like a magic pill that you would just take and then you'd be full all day? Why don't we have anything like that yet? That would be so cool. Because cooking, like, takes forever. My definition of forever is about 10 minutes. I'd find something I could cook faster than that if I could. So, Skylar, how you doing? I'm home. It's cold, but I have barbecue. Got you on my 65-inch TV. Giant Stormi mode. Am I giant now? How about now? I have the biggest eyeballs in your living room. You know that, right? So, that sounds dangerous, Al says. I like to live dangerously, I guess. Desert Goat, that's one question I can't answer. I've been living paycheck to paycheck since I was 16. I'm in my early 40s. Yeah. I was doing really good for a while, and now I'm at that point. But really, I'm at the point where I just don't make enough to appease the government. Which, we're not going to talk about them, but they piss me off on a whole other level. So... 12 Notes says, you're welcome. Always happy to get the old stare from you. Hi, Wild Style. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, that's kind of where I am, and I just don't know what to do. The things that I want to do for y'all, it just takes time. And I think I have like 48 hours in a day, and I'm lucky to have like 12 or 16. So I don't know what to do. How do other people do? How do YouTubers do this now? I feel like everyone is doing like shorts or content that's thrown together so fast it just feels manufactured. Like it just, rolls off a conveyor belt. Like you've seen those really awful YouTube ads, right? Where they try to sell you snake oil and whatnot, and it's always some person in the corner with half their shoulder cut off, and they talk really fast. I'm like, this looks like something I would see on Tim and Eric or something, except now it's real. It blows my brain. Like, I can't be the only one that noticed that. Love the Mario Brothers? Which one? Do you like the newer movie that came out? That's exactly it, though. It's all farmed. It's all farmed. I'd love to have time for more creative ventures. Me too. The things that I want to do take time. I think I spent like 20 hours making one scene for a video that still hasn't come out because of the unfortunate state of the world, and I didn't want people to like flip out in the comments, but I also might do it anyway because fuck everything. Anyway, no soul in it. Yes, exactly. There's just no life. It's put out as visual stimuli and nothing more. There's no real meaning to it. It's how to keep your eyes on the video for as long as possible. You don't really get anything out of it. It's it's like that really unhealthy snack that's like loaded with sweeteners. You're happy until the moment it leaves your mouth and goes down your stomach. You know? That's kind of how I feel about it. Whereas, not to toot my own horn, but, you know, I got videos from 7 years ago that people still watch. I must have done something right. I'm just saying, I must have done something right. Snake Oil, I didn't know we were in Red Dead Redemption. You know, I've never played Red Dead Redemption. My ex was really into that game, though. Hi, Winter the Wisp. How you doing? How you doing? I guess in medieval times, everyone was named Lancelot. Josh, don't start. Oh my god. Okay, my attention span has been absolutely ravaged by the internet today. Yeah, and that's like the thing I don't really understand. Maybe because I just use the internet differently than most people. When I want my entertainment, what I do is I'll actually go out in the living room and put on, you know, like a movie, or I'll watch a streamer. It's usually someone that's like a, you know, maybe they're super popular. Maybe they're one of my friends. Sometimes we watch Markiplier. Sometimes we watch Dashy. And I think the reason I like watching them is because I don't give two shits about the game they're playing. I get to see their personality come alive. I get to see their personality come to life. That's what draws me to it. Maybe other people feel the same way. Maybe they don't. But when I like have to watch a YouTube short or a TikTok, I either don't get the joke, or it ends up being so unfunny I want to unwatch it. It's one of those two every time. Hey mods, we need to talk about something real quick. Any mods in the Discord? Hang on, let me type it out right now. Okay. Alright, okay, I'm gonna pop that down. Okay, the joke is TikTok. Yeah, but I get why TikTok is popular, because, you know, a lot of people have turned TikTok into their way of living. I may not understand it, but for a lot of people, it's their way to survive, and I respect that. I guess I just don't understand the format. I find it extremely cringe. I'm gonna keep it real. I find the short form humor so cringe. Oh my god. Just like the same way people find me cringe. I've had people tell me, oh my god, you're so 2007 or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm old. You're so 2017. Haha, funny joke. So I don't understand. I wish I understood. But I guess maybe in the same way, I don't understand their humor, they don't understand my humor. And that's sort of the barrier that we have to overcome. Okay, I got a joke. What do you call a prickly tree? A porcupine. What's with all of y'all cracking bad puns today? Why are y'all doing this? Y'all need to stop. Stormi, being cringe is, inconceivable. But to be cringe is to be free. I agree. So, yeah, I need to, like, overcome this barrier. Okay, Dim. I need a favor from you. Remember how you said we were gonna, like, work together? Or you were gonna watch me edit tonight? Help me get this video out faster. I don't want to ask for help, but if I don't do it tonight, it's never gonna get done. And maybe someone else could review it and help me understand why it's taking me so long to get this out. I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, subconsciously I'm just afraid of speaking out. Like, my thoughts. Even though I'm doing it right now. Carnelian says, if they make double neck guitars, why don't they make double chin guitars? Why y'all do this? Why y'all do this? Is my discussion just going over everyone's head? Did I get too deep with this topic? Should I change topics? Let me know. So I think about this stuff a lot. I think about, like, you know, what could happen. Like, what people want to see. We've already gotten past the whole, like, you know, furry YouTube tropes that have been overdone. We've already gotten past that. I know it. Y'all don't want to know how many former furry YouTubers I've spoken to that got burned out. They didn't leave, like, because, you know, they got banned or whatever. They left because they were tired. They were just burned out from it all. One of which I'm not going to mention, but, yeah, a lot of people know them. So, the furry fandom to me is a comfort to escape modern society. It's an interesting, answer, Rage. So, my take is, what happens when it encompasses, every, waking moment of your life? Like, what do you do then? Sorry, I'm hecking heat turned back on. I don't need to cook in this fursuit. What do you do when it consumes you for years? How do you overcome it? What happens when you get burned out? I'd help you with videos any way I could. Nah, you're good. I'm just wired different. My Sona is actually a character from what's going to be one of the later books in the series. God, this is Cooking in Fursuit. Cooking in Fursuit. Yeah, you know, I actually haven't done that. But I'm sure... No. One person did cook food and... No, two people did. One person baked a cake in Fursuit. I remember that. Another person caught their fursuit paws on fire. So, it's all been done. So, there's... I think just, like, I've seen it for so many years now. I don't really know how to describe the feeling I get when you, like, watch the same thing over and over again. It goes from haha funny to I've seen this before to oh my god, this is legitimately painful because I've seen it so many times. I'm at that third stage. So I don't know if I've completely lost it here. I mean, I am a blue doggo in fursuit, so I've kind of already lost it. But, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. I remember people freaking out over the fursuit cooking thing. I do too. And my take is, it's their fursuit. Who cares? Who cares? It's their fursuit. Let them do what they want. It is their responsibility. And it is they who will suffer the consequences if their fursuit catches on fire. I don't know. It's just me. You know. Who am I to tell them what to do? So... Speaking of cooking, how long can I go inside a fursuit? It's my first time owning one. I don't know. That's up to you. That's up to your body's tolerances. I can't tell you. It's different for everyone. Some says, my vision is so bad in suit, I would never attempt that. I know one person, no. I know two people who have driven in fursuit. I think it can be done, but it's extremely dangerous. And you should never do it. Hell, even on a closed course, it's dangerous. I would not do it. Al says, I got a $10,000 fursuit. Time to risk becoming the furry torch by cooking it. Fursuit is the freedom to do whatever they want, but yes, I agree. Fursuiter's responsibility. You have to learn how to clean. You do. There's a lot of maintenance and responsibility involved with owning a fursuit. You can't just, commission one and then just expect it to, like, maintain itself forever. You have to clean it. You have to check the stitches, the seams, make sure nothing's popped. Make sure, like, one of the eyes aren't loose. It's so much more than putting on fursuit and having fun. A lot more than that. People who drive while suiting are built different. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Let's see. Oh, thanks so much for the head pats. Watch TV in fursuit. I mean, I'm reading this chat in fursuit. You're going roller skating in fursuit. Fuck, I wouldn't even roller skate out of Fursuit. Yeah, I can't roller skate. That's I'd never achieved that part of balance, unfortunately. The last time I went skating, I think I fell on my ass like 20 times. I can still feel where I fell. Ride the roller coaster in Fursuit. Oh my gosh, here we go. Do all the things in Fursuit. Live life, do taxes in Fursuit. I just think it's so overdone. But people have fun with it, and that's what counts. It's just, I think it's overdone because I've seen it done so many times. Like, doing all the average, normal, human, everyday things in Fursuit. I made a short where I was making fun of it, and no one got the joke. Because I live in the year 2050, I guess. I don't know. TF says, hey Stormi, one time someone ordered me an iced coffee at Starbucks. I gave the cold shoulder for weeks. I hate you. Oh my god. Someone skydove in Fursuit? I believe it. Want to fight in Fursuit? That's probably already been done too. Yeah. Working office job in Fursuit. Wearing a fursuit in Fursuit while you fursuit. I actually attempted to do that as a joke. Unfortunately, my 1.0 head was just slightly too big. But if it were any smaller, I absolutely could put this over with. Oh my gosh, I could do that with the Spirit of Halloween fursuit. I absolutely could. It would be uncomfortable, but it could be done. You can wear a fursuit on top of your fursuit. Swimming in fursuit, that's also been done, but it's extremely dangerous. Because if you wear a fursuit and you go swimming, you're gonna weigh like 50 more pounds when you get out. That fursuit is gonna get so heavy. So I would strongly advise against that. Getting a massage in fursuit? Nah, that would be a waste of money. You wouldn't feel anything, Mr. Krabs. Swimming in fursuit sounds like a disaster already happened. Absolutely. I mean, I can't stop people from doing it, but I hiked Mount Everest in a fursuit. You know, I make fun of this trend a lot, but that one sounds kind of interesting because hiking Mount Everest is already incredibly dangerous. I would advise against it, but I'm like curious, you know? Someone actually did that. Oh my lord. Someone with lots of money, I guess. Why don't we just hug fursuiters in fursuit with consent, of course, yeah? I would hope most of us ask. I knew we would start talking whenever fursuits came into discussion, because that's always the biggest talking point of the furry fandom, are the fursuits. They're always the front face of the fandom, whether we like it or not. It's the first thing people notice about the furry fandom, are the fursuits, because they're so out there. They're so weird. They're so a clash to what society dictates as normal. Even though I think they're nowhere near as weird as they used to be. Because everyone knows someone that's a furry, at a minimum. Furry YouTube really was just doing various things in fursuit like 5 or 6 years ago. It really was! It really, really was! You're not wrong. Crash drove in fursuit. His name doesn't exactly instill confidence. Oh, yeah, I wonder how they're doing these days. They're like really short. I saw them at MFF once. I love interacting with normies in suit. Rarely do I get a negative reaction. Haters are mostly just terminally online Twitter trolls. What's Twitter? Sleeping in fursuit. Been done many times. What do you think will take the place of fursuits in terms of the big form of self-suppression in the fandom? VTubers and VR chat models. That, personally, if it hasn't already begun, is VR chat and VTubers. Hi furry big dog. How's my favorite person doing? 2 out of 10, honestly. I'm not great. How you doing? Stalker says he's super nice. Yeah, he's always been really nice. Simon says, I finally decided to invest in my fursuit after ages because it's becoming very common to see them in my country, and I was so excited to find more friends IRL. Yeah, I remember going through that. Like, I've made a lot of friends in the furry fandom. I'll always be grateful for that. But I also kind of feel like as a content creator, I've kind of been like, you know, I don't want to say I'm not as interesting anymore, but sometimes I feel that way. Meanwhile, I'll go watch something that's super popular, and at the expense of tooting my own horn, they're kind of reiterating all the things that I've already said years ago. They're just doing it in a short form fashion. I'm like, it's literally just short form content. It's so headache inducing. I want to learn about someone, not just hear a few words that they're saying. Am I the weird one? Or are they the weird ones? I don't know. I just, it makes me want to yank my ears off. Let's see. Oh, okay, Burke, you take care of yourself. Pole vaulting and fursuit. Oh god, no. Pole vaulting in general is scary. I don't feel like VR chat models are accessible enough to fully take the place of fursuits. Well, my take is that they are more accessible than fursuits, because fursuits are almost always more expensive. You can get a VR chat model for like $25. You texture it yourself. And you don't even need a headset. You could actually just do this like on your phone. Because I know VR chat is a thing on Android. It's probably not great, but you could absolutely do that. Or hell, make a ping tuber and then make it with no money. Open up Microsoft Paint, make 2 frames, get the Image React plugin for OBS, and you've got a ping tuber. So I think with social outings and whatnot, I still think VR chat is gonna like, I don't think it's gonna replace fursuits, but it's at least secondary now. So $50 VR chat model, $5,000 fursuit. What's your choice? Which one are you picking? You blame the virtual boy for setting VR back 2 decades. Oh my god! Matt? No, we're not friends. Who the hell are you? Matt, you know we're friends. Oh my gosh. They didn't give you that VIP badge on Twitch for no reason. Let's see. Making a ping tuber is another project I need to spend more time on. Yeah, I thought about making one, but I have no time. Because I'm too busy spending it all on streaming and editing and crying myself to sleep. Oops, did I say something? Unless you go down the route of a custom modeled and rigged model for VR chat. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I have a Julia Winterpaw model. That's kind of where I stopped. I messed about with it in Blender once, and I had no idea what I was doing for the most part. I know how to texture models, but that's about it. And even that, I'm not great at it. Let's see. Yeah, yes, furry, who's there? Rainby says boop toot. Oh, you want a boop toot? There's boop toot. I am exhausted from DJing today. What'd you DJ? Got a partial suit that cost me $900 after refurbs and stuff, but had really bad visibility. And later on, I got on Modly, because I don't know what's Modly. I am modly confused. Yeah, a $900 partial. That's cheap. Like, relative to fursuit costs in general, that's actually cheap. Will you do more YouTube shorts in both fursuit and VR chat? Fursuit, probably no. It might be more of like an uncommon thing. The VR model is gonna take precedence because it's a lot more fun to mess with. The VR model, I'm a lot more expressive. I'm not melting. I don't have to angle my microphone at a 45-degree angle and run it through 4 different audio filters and pray that it works. To me, it's a lot more accessible and way easier to get into. So, My pet shorts get more views. Shorts in general always get more views because my old ass cannot comprehend how most people just have a shorter attention span today than they did 10 years ago. The only thing I can understand is that I didn't grow up with the internet. Newer generations grow up with the internet. Shorts are a lot more prevalent for them growing up. Whereas for me, the idea of watching a video on a phone, let alone something you could hold in your hand, was like something out of a sci-fi movie. It just, that thought never came to our minds. You couldn't just watch a video or stream whenever you wanted. You had to go to Blockbuster or hope that your parents had cable at home, and oftentimes we didn't. So we only got to watch cartoons on weekends. So, Furry, I already said who's there. Why you keep repeating that? Don't do that. Don't confuse me. Let's see. I was lucky to get that pre-made since we kind of live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, you're very lucky to get it at that price. How do you motivate yourself to art when your brain is like physically stopping you from arting? You know, if you find out, let me know, because I'm facing a similar predicament. Hello, Red Fox. How you doing? So, I hate being born at the tail end of the rental store era. I miss renting out shows and movies from Hollywood Video when I was a young kid. I miss the smell of Blockbuster. I kind of felt like we just had a reason to get excited, but you also had to be careful because if you, let's just say, you know, there's a new hot game that came out on the PlayStation or whatever, and your parents take you to Blockbuster, and you're like, yeah, I got the new hot Twisted Metal, and then you take it home, and it ends up being garbage. Your whole weekend's ruined because you have nothing you can like replace it with. There's no internet. Well, maybe if there was, it was dial-up, but so that you had to be a lot more careful back then. You couldn't look up reviews online. You had to like either go by word of mouth or hope that you had a magazine subscription to like EGM or something. So it was a lot more risky back then, but when the game was good, that made your whole weekend. Of course, now I look at AAA games and I weep because they all seem very rushed and buggy, and the love isn't there anymore. It's really sad. That's why I support indie devs. Support your indie devs, y'all. Let's see. You never know if you're gonna even. I can't raid. You never knew if you were even gonna get it at Blockbuster. Someone might beat you to it. Oh yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, unknocks your knock. Thank you, Al. Rental stores were both cursed and awesome. Yeah, they were. Yeah. I had Netflix on my old Wii. I got rid of my Netflix subscription a while back. You know, like, they were so heckin' expensive. Not like $30 a month. That's insane. Meanwhile, you could support me for $5 a month or less. And your money is supporting a local artist. Local, oh my God. An independent artist. An independent content creator that just wants to eat and survive and make whimsical stories. That's what I want to do. Or you can go support Netflix. I don't know. Look, it's not my business to tell people how to use their money. I feel weird telling people what to do with their money, you know? But I did get rid of my Netflix a while back. And the thing about subscribing is you don't have to subscribe or support this channel. You could watch it. It's free. But at the same time, it's also what keeps me going. We've been at a critical threshold on my channel for about 3 years. Every year my rent and bills go up and my income goes down, so I'm just like, we're going tick tock, waiting for something to reach critical levels, and we're almost there. Exciting. Which is why you should consider supporting me on my Patreon. Or YouTube memberships. You don't have to, but every penny counts. A million raindrops make an ocean. Who do you prefer, Tails or Shadow? I wonder who. I wonder. You know? I wonder. I wonder. I almost knocked over my ravioli. I don't know. I have no idea. Where did these come from? I don't know. There's just a bunch of Tails plushies all over my shelf. I don't know where they came from. Oh, I see one little figure of Shadow right there. He's way in the back. I don't know. Let's see. Let's ask this Chaos Emerald. Maybe they could enlighten us. Oh my god, it's got dust all over it. Well, I guess while we're talking about that, I finally put this together. It's kind of like a Lego Tails figure. This actually took me a few hours. Oh my god. Don't let it fall apart. But yeah. She's very small. She's very small. So to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know. That's a trick question. What's this right here? Hang on. Almost knocked it over. I don't know where this little guy came from. No idea. Dang. So I don't know which one's my favorite. Oh Jesus. Ugh. Stormi Bork did magic. Matt, what the hell did you just say? Oh my god. Or coffee, yes. You can support me on my coffee as well. Dear Stormi, how do I become a more interesting content creator? Sincerely yours, Stormi. Well, Stormi, the thing you gotta do is, never sleep. Make a video every single day that's fully edited and polished and stands out amongst the rest. And lose your sanity. Only then will you become interesting again. Damn. Yeah, no, that's just the reality of it. And that's where I'm at. Anyway, do keep in mind that spamming the same question over and over again is a good way to get banned the hell out of my stream. I'm just saying. We are adults here. Anyway, okay, Fluffbot, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, go charge your phone, okay? Are you considering attending any cons this year? Yes. Can't believe I'm saying this. It's very possible I could be at, Indie FurCon. Not guaranteed, but possible. Right now, I don't know. I owe $4,500 to the IRS. It's a very scary thought of going to any cons right now. If anyone here has won the lottery and maybe they want to slip me a few dollars, just let me know. I need help. Like you ever stop being interesting? You know, what if it's the fact that it become boring? Those who enjoyed me, they were ready to move on. It's not like I got boring to them. They were just ready for something new because they got bored. Wait, what? I've hurt my brain. Let's see. Have you been to Las Vegas? No, I have not. I've been to California. Let's see. I hope that CRT is ready for some Jaguar mayhem in a few weeks. You know what? Let's turn it on just for laughs, okay? Just for laughs. Let's turn it on. All right. Is it gonna turn on? Uh-oh. Nope. Sad. Oh, I have it unplugged. Oh no, I got it. Arcanine, Growlithe. Okay. I can't see. Oh, this stream got really weird, didn't it? Okay, which one is this? I can't see. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if that one's it. I think that's for the GameCube. Which one? Which one is for the TV? Y'all, why am I doing this? Is this one for the TV? I think that's it. That's the one. Okay, I hear the squeal. That means that's the TV's on. I think. Right? No? No? Y'all, I don't know. Why am I doing this? Oh my god, okay, that was the one that for the GameCube. Y'all, I'm almost done. I got one of them plugged in. Did y'all know that I can't see what I'm doing? At all? Stormi? I'm gonna fire you for this. Is this it? No, that's not it. Okay, never mind, y'all. Too much trouble. I can't see. Okay. Oh my god. Is there an AV expert in the house? Yeah, I need one. Take your damn fursuit. No, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Oh my god. Saw Stormi on the ground looking for a remote. Oh, I actually don't know where the remote is. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. Yeah, screw it. We're going back down. Oh! Wait, is this it? Oh my god, I can't see. It's so hard to see what I'm doing, y'all. Oh my god. Oh! Is this it? I think I found it! I found it! Oh my god. We're making a mess, y'all. We're making such a mess down here. Okay, insert. Put the plug in the hole. Oh my god, put the plug in the hole! Stormus! Ugh! Okay. That should have done it. Oh! It did the thing! It did the thing, y'all! I think it did it. Okay. Uh-oh. No, it didn't do the thing. No! Okay. Okay, put the plug in. Put the plug in. Alright, there we go. Spearing! Okay, put this in. Just for decoration. Stormi, they're waiting. This is why you can't get a job. Not even at McDonald's. Okay. Oh, it's on the wrong one. It's on the wrong one. Okay, I almost got it, y'all. I almost got it. It was supposed to be on 2. There we go. Maybe? Oh my god! Oh, my favorite channel, Snow. Okay. Could you put the plug in the hole, Stormi? Put the plug in the hole. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Please. That did it. That did it. That did it! Okay. The evil has been defeated. There we go. We did it. I think Sonic Adventure 2 Battle's in there playing. But there we go. There's our screensaver in the background. Just a little something, you know? Yep. It puts the plug in the hole. It does this whenever it's told. Hi, Shadow. How you doing? We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you. Oh my god, what are you doing down there? I was trying to plug in the GameCube to make the stream more interesting. Best character? No, not yet. Not Knuckles. Did they already show Tails? They must have already... They already showed Tails. We missed it. Oh well. Anyway. GameCube is peak. I agree. I agree. Oh my god. Part of me wants to zoom the camera in. And we might just start playing it that way. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Ugh. Hi Ramon, how you doing? Millennials remember turning the TV to channel 3 for video games. Or 4. Sometimes 4. The GameCube is legendary. And yes, I can play Sonic Adventure 2 and Fursuit with my paws on. It's a little hard with the paws on, but not impossible. I have done it. Let me show you my real power. I know what he says there because he says it every time. Some reboot by PS5? Nah. Rag already has one, and I don't really play on it. Because the same games that are on the PS5, I can put them on PC, you know? Like the new Ratchet and Clank, it's on PC. So, aggressively pushing input on the remote. Oh my god, or if you had the TV with the soda that was spilled on the front and you had to push really hard on the buttons and they would get all sticky. The eject button on my GameCube is sticky. It was like that when I got it though. So I had Metroid Prime 2. I've never played any of the Prime games. Final bosses were rage-worthy though. I almost expect final bosses to be rage-worthy. So I'm glad I'm not the only one who likes Star Fox Adventures. Yeah, Matt in the chat loves Star Fox. Katamari with pause makes no difference for me. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Let's see. Ramon says, I'm having a good evening. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'd be doing better if I had a game plan to get out of debt, but I don't think I ever will. So, doing the math with how much debt that I'm in and how much everything has gone up, my Patreon would probably have to be nearly twice as big to catch up. That's about $1,500 a month extra. And I don't think we're going to make that. I kind of think my Patreon's dead. So. Hey God, how do I get out of this mess? Fuck, Stormi, even I don't know what to do. You're on your own, kid. Well, thanks a lot! These are the types of discussions I have off camera. I talk to myself a lot. Hi Alec, how you doing? Oh my god. New barrel roll! Have you played Star Fox Adventure? Yes, Matt has absolutely played it. You'll have to ask, I know him. Alec Gamer says, are you alright? No. You okay? I still owe like $2,300 on my car repair bill. My car's still dead. That's the other thing. I kind of gave up on it. I have not played Adventure. What? Okay, that's surprising coming from you, Matt. That's surprising coming from you. So, do a barrel roll in Fursuit? I don't think so, Tim. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Stump says, find a way out of this mess or I'll kick your ass. Was that helpful? You're gonna have to kick really hard. I don't, honey, I don't know. I got a lot of armor back there. I work out. Let's see. The only Star Fox games I've played are on the SNES, SNES 2, 64, Assault, and Command. Well, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. If anybody has any miracles, okay, let me tell you all a story. This one's a little more embarrassing, but this is something I did do. So, around 8 or 9 years ago, I commissioned someone on Fiverr that said they would bless me. They said, all your financial woes will go away. You will get that car. You will get where you want to be in life. And I thought it was like, I was doing this when I was really at the bottom of my barrel. Like, I was just, what's the point of trying anymore? So I did it, and I was like, I will shit a brick if this actually does something. 4 or 5 months later, I got a car. About a year later, I was able to move out. I still think that was a coincidence. I don't think that did anything. I think it was just an odd coincidence. But sometimes I think about that. So, yeah. Bizarre Nest, I don't know. I actually don't know. It's hard to answer that one. What FurCon you going to? I don't know. Sometimes I think about selling off Stormi. The love for fursuiting isn't there like it used to be. If that makes sense. I don't know what happened, other than I just got bored. Like, let's talk about, like, you know, Majira for a second. Y'all ever wonder why, they don't really post a whole lot of content anymore? Y'all ever think about that? Lone Deep Fox says, hi, Stormi. I'm about there myself. I could tell you why. They're bored. We actually talked about this on Twitch. And it was in a live stream, so everyone heard it and everyone saw it, but they were worn out. They were just so burned out. Now you know. Cosmic super short show. So I don't know if y'all think about that, but well, there's your answer. You're getting old, Dragon Boy says. We all get old. We all get old. So, hi, Lone Deep Fox. How you doing? Ragemaster says, I wish I had a GameCube. I regret selling my GameCube back in 05 or 04 for an Xbox. Yeah, I've lost a lot of my old game consoles over the years. I've only just started building them up again. Y'all could see some of them over in the corner. I'm still missing some, but that's a lot of them right there. Except for the Dreamcast. I didn't have one of those growing up, and I was super excited to finally get one. Let's see. Hello, Leggy. How you doing? How you doing? What is going on in your world? Still going strong with my GameCube minus the broken internal clock. That just means the battery in it's dead. You can replace that. The new generations of furs join the furry community. It never ends. You're right. It only gets bigger and bigger. The fandom is so mainstream now. It's huge. And a lot of the things that make the fandom so mainstream, you know, it's just we invite people to be weird, to be their unfiltered selves. But at the same time, when you do it for so long, you know, like any other thing in life, it might get boring. I hope Nintendo releases new Star Fox games. I would be surprised if they didn't eventually. Hello, Skylar. Wait, I mean, Flight Star. I'm so sorry, Skylar. Those words got crossed in my head. But hello, Flight Star. How you doing? So, yeah, I want to see me happy too. I'll be happy if I can ever climb back up. Because right now, it's not sustainable. And when this is the only job that you've done for like, God, 7 years now? What do you do? So there's a reason I started streaming on Twitch. It wasn't just to like, you know, reconnect with former creators I collaborated with. It was just to do something new. And I find it a lot of fun. I find streaming on Twitch to be very fun. But, you know, at the same time, it's another responsibility I have to keep track of. Whereas, you know, on YouTube, it's more familiar. With YouTube, it's more like I'm laid back. I don't have to push buttons nonstop. I'm just chilling here talking with y'all, you know? On Twitch, it's like I'm making a live YouTube poop the whole time. And it takes a lot of energy out of me. And a lot of energy out of my computer. Nothing says is interesting when it started. Diminishing returns are just reality. Yeah! I feel the same way about... This is going to really catch y'all off guard. I'm starting to feel the same way about pizza. Y'all know how I feel about that food. It's an addiction for me. And I'm starting to reach that level of, God, I wish I could just eat something else that was filling. I don't eat it because I'm excited. I eat it because nothing else fills my stomach. So, that's like the one big change, yeah. On Twitch, chat's mission is to break things. Y'all do a very good job of breaking things. So let's change topics for a little bit. We all know the Skibidi toilet meme. I made a scene on Twitch where you can flush me down a toilet. And it predates the Skibidi toilet meme. Like, I made that way before Skibidi was a thing. So, I thought I'd flex there for a second. Have you seen the new trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2? Yes. I'm not too excited about it. I don't know. It's just not hard for me to get excited over game consoles anymore. I kind of have something that does all that, and it's right here. It's a computer. But portable game consoles, I don't know. I kind of like my Switch already. Like, my Switch already feels very... I'm already content with it. Like, when I saw the Switch 2, I'm like, okay, this looks kind of cool, but I don't know if I feel like replacing my Switch already. Let's see. But yeah, how y'all broke TTS, yeah. Y'all little shits for that. I did fix the TTS, but y'all little gremlins for that one. Skibidi Toilet still scares me. It's one of those things. It's the Gmod thing that scares me. The exaggerated facial features and whatnot. I don't know why, but it just scares me. It seems very uncanny valley, you know? Switch 2 should have GameCube or Wii U backwards compatibility. How? How would they do that? That's what I want to know. You should if you can animate, or you can commission one in the motion of you eating a hairbrush. What? What? Eat a hairbrush? I like how the big green rectangle on the TV is slowly moving up. Oh yeah, the horizontal scan. It's doing that because there's a slight difference in the refresh rates on the camera versus the TV, but it's ever so slight. That's why it's there, and it's moving really slowly. So there's nothing I can really do about it, unfortunately. So that's just how it is. If I lower the refresh rate of the camera, it'll actually flicker. And we don't want that. I'd rather it be like that, you know? Could also have to do with the shutter rate. But I can't be asked to fix that right now. What games you play on Switch? Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Wheel of Fortune on Twitch. It's fun to play Wheel of Fortune on Twitch with everyone. We used to play Family Feud, but we kind of wore it out. We answered every single survey it had built in, so. Damn, that CRT got bars. Yeah, okay. Alright, you know what? Wow, this TV looks really small. Almost like I could just... I have problems. What are you afraid of, Stormi? Drowning in debt. Waking up one day and seeing everything I own being taken away. I don't think a lot of people understand this fear. I mean, some might, but it's mostly people that are out and on their own. When you're out and on your own, there's no one there to pay the bills for you. You have to pay the bills. So, that's my current fear right now. It's just losing everything. And if I somehow get through this, it'll happen again next year. And the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. Hello, M. I don't know what your name is. I love your fursuit. Thank you. Wowza. New idea. Revisiting and commenting on your favorite cursed drawings from your streams. Yeah, I might do that. Adulting sucks. Yeah, it does. I do miss, like, in the old days. Oh my god. Back in my time. Back in my time, we would do these streams. Could y'all believe we had over 100 people here on average? My streams used to be banging. And they paid most of my bills. It was a good time. And I was using an ancient Logitech camera and a snowball microphone. Here I am with all those fancy upgrades. Maybe it was the upgrades that did it. No, Stormi, don't go down that rabbit hole. Growing up sucks. Yes, it does. I just joined. Why is everyone talking about Vor? Okay, look, they started it. Okay, I never even mentioned Vor. You might want to take that up with them. Watch BM Puppy Cat. I haven't watched that in a while. Being an adult could be a love-hate thing. Yeah. Except when I was a kid, I still got the freedom to do whatever I wanted. My parents were very, open. They were like, we trust you, but... We trust you. They were trying to let me on and be like, yeah, if you mess up, it's on you. Like, we won't get you out of trouble if you mess up. You know that. I didn't get punished. I mean, I did, but it was mostly for minor things. Hello, Into the Wisp. Thank you so much for the 5 British pounds. The royalest of monies. I'm gonna head to bed. Wish I could give you a little more. Oh, honey. Million raindrops make an ocean. I always look at it that way. A million raindrops make an ocean. So it's all good. Thank you so much for the 5 British pounds. I do appreciate everyone's support no matter what. I have thalassophobia. Fear of deep water. Oh, that's actually very common. I know a few people with thalassophobia myself. Okay, y'all. I have to say this every stream because I feel like I have to be a teacher. Thou shalt not reveal thy ages in chat unless thy wishes to be banhammered. You have been warned. Okay? Alright. Hello, Blue Wing. How you doing? How you doing? One of these days I'm gonna like... I'm wondering what's gonna happen to this channel as we do these story vids. New vid's gonna be out tomorrow. I'm making sure of it. Dear God, help me get this out tomorrow. Fuck. Younger people really put too much info on the internet. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's not really their fault. It's the fact that this stuff isn't taught in schools anymore. Whereas when I was in school, it was drilled into my head. Like it was the most dangerous thing ever. Like, you better not do it. So I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything. I'm not a teacher. I don't work for the government. So it's not me that said don't teach that stuff anymore. So I can't believe it's been 7 years already on here, right? Right. Stalkus, how does Beta stay sane? How does he stay sane? Because I know the stuff he covers. He talks a lot of the big trendy topics, and I know behind that camera he's probably worn out like me. I think about that sometimes. That's quite an assumption. Hi Coffee Fox, how you doing? Yeah, let's see, Flight Star, it's a safety thing. We don't do that. There's a lot of bad actors on the internet, and you don't do that in here. That's been a rule in these streams for a while now. Just like on Twitch, I'm having to like tell people, hey, my Twitch streams are 18 plus only. And we have to deal with that occasionally, but yes. Sanity is very relative. Have you met people? Everyone's crazy. I bet I'm crazier than you. Let's see. I love the Sonic plushies in the back. Thank you. Yeah, they're just sort of chilling and vibing. I got a lot more over here in the corner. Let's see. Yeah, you know, I kind of already said everything I could think about for the moment. Can you draw my first day as a cat? Okay, sure. Yeah. You want to bet on that? Okay, I bet 2 potatoes. I bet 2 potatoes. That's all I can afford right now. That's why I don't like people's shirt exists. I mean, I like talking to people. It's just I don't understand people. They don't understand me. And that makes for a very sad Stormi. 2 taters it is. If I could actually just be myself, if there's one thing I could do as a content creator, if I ever had the choice, was to stream when I felt like it. And make videos when I felt like it. As it stands right now, I'm streaming on Twitch 4 days a week. 4 days a week. On top of this, which I stream every other Friday on YouTube. On top of making regular videos. Do y'all see the problem yet? Do y'all see kind of where a lot of my stress is starting to build up? Stalker says Stormi and Beta co-stream would be quite the dynamic. Oh god. That would be interesting. I think he's wait, a little too far above me now. So that was the second person, but like I versus thee is in the same spots as me. Thine is yours, you as pearl thou, ye as pearl thee. I have no idea what you just said. I probably just kicked off some sort of old ancient FBI alarm or something. Let's see, they call me Tater Salad. Remember the Flintstone Rainbow Ice Cream? I kind of do, yeah. The Push Pops. You're overdoing it. Overdoing what? Maybe you should find a sidekick to banter with. You know, it is kind of hard to find people with my level of chaotic energy, I will say that. But at the same time, when I do find someone with my level of chaotic energy, I get really intimidated and I back off. Collaborating on streams is one of the most difficult things for me. I don't know why, it just is. I've done 2 collabs on Twitch. And dear God, it was like an energy drain on me. I had to stop about 4 or 5 hours in because I just felt nauseous. Because my tisms, I have to mask. All the tisms. Ever heard of Jaw? Bruh, I used to watch Jaw all the time. I still check him out occasionally when I have time, yeah. I think he's just a little too above my pay grade. Along with Beta, so. Push Pops are so good to this day. I have no idea how they make them. God, I want Push Pops now. I think I've done a perfect robot. Oh, TFN, you're talking in front of here. Jaw Mama. Hey, I'm gonna ban you for that. Summer, would you consider the 2000s like the 90s 2.0? Not really. The thing about the 90s is digital video was only like just... It was in its infancy back then. And 2000s was when like broadband internet and whatnot started coming about, along with social media. So no, I consider it separate from the 90s. Just find someone you vibe with and you're fun to spend time with, so don't overthink it. Decades seem to bleed into each other on either end. Yeah, they do. Tail end of the 80s, early 90s. Rock music had a similar style around that time. You could see a lot in Bill and Ted too. I don't know, the edginess was there. Well, they are that, but I'm talking about advancements in technology. That's when it was different. So I say this every stream, so I'm gonna say it again to y'all. If y'all could see anything from me right now as a content creator on YouTube, what would you like to see? What would you like to see? I've always wanted to do a collab kind of thing, but I don't really have the video set up for that anymore. I want to collaborate with someone who's just, as weird as me. Minecraft vids. I don't know anything about Minecraft. I'd like to see Life Jacket. Well, there's beta for that, Matthew. Sky says, I remember when downloading DBZ episodes off LimeWire. Oh god, LimeWire! Oh! How to infect the family computer 101. Oh my god. Just do whatever you want. Yeah, Alec Gamer, the reason I never got into Minecraft was when it was popular and it first came out. I found it ugly. I don't really know how to describe it. I was just like, this is cringe. Everything looks like an ugly block. Why would I want to play this game? I don't get it. The sound effects are weird. I'm describing how I used to think 10 years ago, okay? So what I say now doesn't represent who I am now, but that's how I thought back then. I just found it cringe. So I played it like 3 years ago for the first time, and I didn't really know what I was doing. But I kind of get the appeal. It's just, I can't get into it. I don't know why. I think it's a little too much of a time sink for me. So Alec, you can frown all you want, but that's what I think. That's what I thought. I mean, that's what I thought. I'm gonna keep it real, okay? Keep it real, cause I'm a real pain in the ass. Ah. Hello, Fago. How you doing? I think it'd be fun to talk about fun stories you've seen play out in places and work. Or frequent. That's a huge thing I see on TikTok and Shorts. So I want to do this, but I cannot deliver it in this form factor because I just don't know how, and I don't find it fun. I find it fun detailing everything that happened. Go back and watch that video on my eating disorder. I was really proud of that one. And the algorithm suppressed it because of reasons. Personally, I think it was because it was too damn good, and they couldn't take that. But, you know, the real reason is sensitive discussion, which I don't agree with. But yes, that was one of my favorite stories to work on. Remember Big Borf and Flumpy Dumpus? I do! I hope they're doing good these days. So, Minecraft is just Lego Sim. I agree. But that's part of the reason why I just never got into Minecraft. I was just really put off. It was one of those games that when it first came out, no one would shut up about it. So that's like 1 point off right there. And like everything looked like an ugly block. That was 2 points off. And I tried to finally play it a few years ago, and I kind of get why people play it. I don't think it's a bad game at all. It's just I don't have time to sink into it. That's all. So that's why I don't really know a whole lot about Minecraft. You have a zoomable optic? I do. There's your zoomable optic. Y'all want a zoomable optic. Alright, hang on. Okay. Where's my zoomer? My zoomers. Yeah, all the Gen Zs. Gen Z be like, whoa! Wow! So yes, I can zoom a little bit. I can't really pan with this tool though, unfortunately. So. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Stormi, stop that. Don't make everyone nauseous. Oh my god. Well, that was scary. It froze for a second. Yeah, we don't need things to crash. Oh my god. Enhance. Oh my god. Try reviewing Sonic X. You remember that show? Yeah? I do. I think it was a little overrated for its time. But, you know, it's one of those things that we just go back and be like, this was okay. It was no Saturn. But I think it did an honorable job of retelling the Sonic canon as a whole, along with putting its own spin on it. Like, I liken it to the Sonic movie franchise, except I'm a little more biased on the Sonic movie franchise because Jim Carrey's in it, and that's the whole reason I watch those movies. Oh, Andre, yes, happy Fursuit Friday. Happy Fursuit Friday. Hello, Sasuke, how you doing? People going on and on about things why I never got to Encanto or wanted to watch Frozen. Al, honey, sometimes you just gotta let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Gotta let it go. Oh my god. Alright, Coffee Fox, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care of yourself, okay? Rex says, it's just nostalgic for me to watch Sonic X. See, I think that's why a lot of us watch it. Like, it was okay. It wasn't groundbreaking. We go back for the nostalgia. What if some people watch me for the nostalgia? Oh god, what a mindfuck. A while back, I went back to review my older vids, and I cried a few times, because I just... In some ways, I seemed a lot happier. But I think a lot of it was be masking. Like, because back then, I really did hate myself. But today, I don't hate myself, but I hate my job. I hate what I've done to my job, not my actual job. Like, I hate how bad of a job I do. That's my problem. So, it's almost like it traded places. AOSTH, still my fave to watch. Yeah. Robotnik's fat ass in AOSTH is the reason to watch it. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Always a classic. Blah, blah, blah. Where's my chair? It's common to miss the past, even if it wasn't all happy. Nostalgia brings us a feeling of comfort and routine. We know what to expect, and we're not living in anxiety because we know what's going to happen at that next scene. We may not fully remember all the details, but we know generally what will happen. We'll reflect on those thoughts, but we also might be like, oh my god, this movie did not age well, or, yeah, that's pretty offensive today. So, we lived in different times, for sure. This happens a lot when we're watching 90s movies, so I've noticed. Well, good night, Alec. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. We're kind of predisposed towards nostalgia, for better or worse. Yeah. I've tried to fit in with modern content, and I don't get it. I don't think I get it because I don't operate like most people. I don't pick up my phone in my free time and open up TikTok. I've opened up TikTok a few times, and it's just an assault on my senses. It's just super loud music and really flashy text, and then it repeats. Or worse, it scrolls to another one, and another one, and another one. All in the bid to take control. Well, not really take control, but more like to keep your eyes on the app for as long as possible. And that's all it's about. They want to keep your eyes on that app as much as possible, because money. Whereas the only reason I like it with, like, I'd like people to watch me is if they get something from this. If what I say maybe cheers up a few people, maybe leaves y'all with happy thoughts, leaves y'all wanting to come back, or not, and that's okay too. Shorts, TikTok, it's all the same to me, dear. But I just don't understand it. And this goes back to what I was talking about earlier. Like, I'm old, y'all. I'm old. Did y'all know that I am old? It's the lack of attention span. I really want to just, like, climb into someone's head and try to figure out why this is happening. Or maybe it's what's happening to me. I don't know. I'll go watch like a super popular Fursuit TikTok creator, and I don't get it. There's stuff like, yeah, it's kind of funny, but I'm like, why is it so popular then? I don't understand. I don't understand. Because I could just, like, I could make up something just like it, and I would hate every second of it, but it would do well. Maybe the key to success is just doing something we hate. I don't want to do that anymore, though. I remember I got pretty burned out, like, when I started doing vids about, like, you know, personas versus characters and whatnot. I think I was just, like, scraping the bottom of the barrel at that point, looking for something that hasn't been talked about before. And then I started to get into the story-based content about how I used to hate furries. That was one of my most enjoyable scripts. I didn't have to do any stupid fact-checking. I didn't have to perfect it. It was literally just being myself. It was so fun. And apparently you'll really like that one too. So, it's putting that personal touch I mean, there's a few other things I could talk about pertaining to furries, but I don't want to make it the basis of my life. Because I've done that for years now. You know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna go to the Vtuber, because I'm getting pretty toasty. Hang on a second, okay? We're gonna go to the Vtuber. Put the mic over here. Okay. We're gonna go to the Vtuber. I'm melting. Where's it at? Dip-a-dip-a-da. Dip-a-dip-a-da. And... Dip-a-dip-a-da. Okay. There we are. Okay. Put my leap motion on. My leap motion isn't leaping. Why is it not leaping? Oh. Okay. Insert leap. Okay. Oh, my model's clipping. That's bad. Give me a second, y'all. my shit is glitching. Hang on. This is a very normal thing on Twitch where my stuff just randomly breaks. So, there we go. There we go. Okay, now we can go back. We have to go back, Marty. Back to the future. So this is my VTuber. I think y'all are familiar with it at this point, but this is my VTuber. I have both my hairs on. Should probably fix that. Hey, don't do that! Oh. Matt, I know that was you. Oh, wow. It works perfectly on the YouTube layout. Usually it glitches. Interesting. Okay, hey, stop spraying slime on my screenus. Quit that right now. Y'all need to stop. Okay? Quit that. Okay, we're gonna go back to here. It actually kind of worked, yeah. See, I know that was Matt. Or maybe it was Fernier. I don't know. Anyway. Slime Time Live! Yeah, I remember that. Slime Time Live, that was good shit. Back in the day. Okay. So, as I say every single stream, I am 30 or 40 years old, and I do not have to deal with this. Anyway. What are we talking about? I'm very thirsty. No, it's not me. I don't even have your Twitch pulled up. Oh, it was probably Matt. Give me the head pats. Back before SpongeBob went downhill. Yeah, I don't watch SpongeBob anymore. What happened to him? Okay, Matt. Oh, shit. Bold of you to think Matt got points. Well, the only time I've seen someone with a claw machine during the streams is a VTuber Rose Doodle. You know what? Let's add some variety. Hold up. Alright, if I'm frozen right now, that's normal. Hold on. We're gonna switch to a world. Since we're talking about this. Yeah. I got the CPU cycles. Let's do it. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah. Let's just go outside, y'all. Why not? Why not add some variety? So, put this back here. Yeah. In case y'all aren't aware, sometimes you like to prank me on my Twitch channel. Yeah, you get a little shit for that. Can you add a tent and a campfire? I wish. I'm a little more limited with my YouTube layout, so I can't really add all the extra stuff at the moment. But yeah. What are words anyway? Oh yeah, Fernier, yeah. When the model freezes, it's like it's spacing out. Yeah, the reason it does that is because I have a mic in front of me, and sometimes the iPhone doesn't really seem my model. Shakes a tree and a hornet's nest falls out. How dare you? But yes, what were we talking about? I don't remember, y'all. If anyone can remember, let me know. I've totally forgotten. The last day before the ban was surreal, though. Pretty much the whole vibe was going down on the Titanic. Yeah, I knew it was gonna come back. I just wasn't sure when. But I was a little surprised that the ban actually happened. I found it all very silly. It's part of why I'm like being a little more assertive with where I post my content now. Like I have YouTube and Twitch in case something happens with one or the other. So, and I'm not on Twitter anymore because I don't think I need to describe Twitter. Y'all know. And I went to Blue Sky, where the skies are mostly blue. Sometimes we get a storm cloud or two. But hey, sometimes we need a little bit of rain, you know? The whole thing was pointless. I agree. So, Twitter started to become toxic. No, I think it's been toxic for a long time. We're just trying to starting to see the unfiltered toxic part of it. Hello, Nightfang. How you doing? But yes, this is kind of the thing I want to do with the story content that I'm doing. Y'all see what's going on here? Like, I can just put myself in different worlds and whatnot. I already made a world for one of my videos, but like I said, it may not happen for a while due to the unfortunate state of the world. So I'm gonna have to make up another story. And I don't know what to talk about. The time I learned how to drive. That ought to be an interesting one. Because I kind of know how to animate now. In motion, anyway. I'm not great, but I'm getting there. I wonder if I want to load up motion and show that to... Who did that? Who turned my stream into a psychedelic bomb? Who did that? No mean. Anyway, well, Christian, so here's my little hot take. We're not guaranteed attention or any of that. It really sucks. That's why I'm kind of bitter about, you know, state of my content. But the thing is, the best way... I feel like the best way to get yourself known out there is, one, be yourself. Don't be fake. Don't copy others. And two, sometimes you might just have to wait till you figure it out. You have to try a lot of things. You have to experiment. And I see a lot of people go through this, and one unique theme I've noticed is that, you know, none of it's guaranteed. Something I like to tell artists, if they want to get their content noticed, is they have to not be afraid to try something new and wild. Or just draw things that might, you know, invoke a sense of nostalgia. Let's say you're a starting furry artist. What inspired you to get into the furry fandom? What inspired you to become an artist? What's a well-known character that you like to draw? For me, it was Tails. Because if you draw a picture of Tails right now, or Sonic, it's going to get more attention than a character you made up. And I know that sucks. It hurts. I hate that. But we're talking about psychology here. That is likely to invoke more attention than a character you made up. Because the character that you're drawing, that people know, is going to get more attention. It's going to invoke the serotonin, those happy feelings, whatever you want to call them. Whereas if you make something totally up of your own, they're not familiar with who that character is. It might get a few likes, but it's going to pale in comparison to what's well known. And it sucks. I know, I hate it. Something capitalism. I get it. But that's not to say you can't become a successful artist with, just drawing exclusively copyrighted characters. You could still draw something of your own and it gets attention, but you have to have that base built up if you want that attention. You get what I'm saying? This same formula is what a lot of content creators use. They follow trends. They talk about what's popular, and I fucking hate it, but they do it because it works. And I refuse to do it. That's kind of my own dilemma. So, to combat this situation, I'm talking about things that maybe some people could actually relate to in my age group, or pertaining to the furry fandom. I'm trying to fill in a void that, something, a lot of people, they feel left out. I feel left out in the fandom because of the age group that I'm in. Where the fuck are all the millennial furries at? I know some of y'all are in here, but, in the bulk as a whole, it just seems like a lot of us disappeared. Y'all, we old, but we ain't that old. Okay? I'm just saying. So I think about this stuff a lot. So my take is they're still around, but one, they feel abandoned, or two, they have a family to raise. They have responsibilities. They have bills. They have a full-time job. It's one of those two. So, Skylar, maybe maybe you're kind of familiar with the stump. Maybe you understand some of this. Ibuprofen gang unite. Actually holding a bottle of Excedrin. Oh my god. Obligations do change as you age, right? That's why I'm on TikTok posting content rather if it's Zepito. What's Zepito? That sounds like a weird candy bar. Eat a Zepito today! Facebook and Instagram, I post art posts and life events. A lot of people do that on Facebook, I get that. So, for me, I'm experimenting my art skills on wood or on paper. Wood burning! Is wood burning still a thing? Somnus says, I'm a millennial furry. Hell yeah, back pain unite. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. But at the same time, I don't want to abandon like Gen Z. I'm like, oh my god, you don't like us? No! It has nothing to do with that. I just feel a little alone sometimes, So I'm trying to not totally focus on just exclusive millennial content. I'm trying to bridge that gap. No family but bills to pay and a full-time job. I get that. I haven't lived with my family in 10 years. I didn't really it wasn't really a choice either. I had to move out. How can you tell if you're a millennial? If your back hurts when you wake up in the morning, that's sign number 1. Sign number 2 is your car insurance is a lot cheaper than you would expect, I guess. Zepito is an avatar creating app. I've never heard of that, dear. I don't really use a lot of the pre-made avatar apps. I'm kind of old school. I draw it. I draw my shit. There's nothing wrong with that though. Imagine living off grid as a furry. I mean, someone out there does. It's statistically likely. Stump says, you definitely aren't going to fully relate to them though, and trying to please everyone, you won't please anyone, especially yourself. Yeah, I'm trying to please myself. The Nut is very displeased right now. Stormi wants to make millennial content. Most fan base is Gen Z. Well, here's the thing. A lot of millennials don't know how to find me. Because they don't really... I act too young for my age. I had to say it. It was at this point my millennial fan base left. They abandoned me. Rip. But that is one thing that's always kind of puzzled me a little bit. Because I know when I started getting into, like, I don't know what it is with other millennials in my age group. A lot of them, they're not as technologically literate. And I'm not particularly smart with this stuff. I think it's because I spend a lot of my time growing up around computers. And a lot of it is just me. So, Sign 3, you can't hang like you used to. If you sing along to every Backstreet Boys, you might be a millennial. I wanted that. DMCA'd. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna sing. We're not gonna sing. How to get copyrighted 101. We're not gonna do that. Sign 4, your knee hurts when it's going to rain. You know, I never thought about that, but mine probably does. That's me, freaking caveman. See, like, I grew up around the technology, but I get the sense of humor. Whereas a lot of my classmates, they didn't, like, spend a lot of time around the computer and whatnot. They were very outdoorsy. I was not as outdoorsy back then. I'm very outdoorsy now, but I wasn't back then. Let's see. Depending on how early or late millennial you are, you might be very used to technology. I'm kind of in the middle. I bought it on eBay. Oh yeah, the Weird Al parody. Yeah. 1972. I'm a gray Muslim, more ways than one. Respect your elders, y'all. But how you doing? How you doing, laughing off? So, I guess the idea is, like, how do I like try to make everyone happy? You can't. Ultimately, I'm gonna have to take that risk and do what makes me happy. Not do what I think is trendy. I'm already not into trends. Dim once told me I'm a trendsetter. Now, I question that, but, you know, maybe I was a trailblazer or some shit. She said that word. I don't remember. It was one of those words. I have to think about it. Oh my god, I got the sniffles real bad. My first computer was a TRS-80. Damn, okay. Alright, you go back a little further than me. Trailblazer. I'm that model of Chevy. Somna says, I'm good with PC tech. When it comes to phone tech and apps, I'm lost. I still don't know how to properly film and edit videos for TikTok. Okay, Somnus. I used to be in your position. I get it. I still prefer to do everything on my computer because I'm just way faster. On a phone, I type like 1/5 the speed that I type on my desktop. I'm really slow. I can't multitask nearly as fast on my phone. And I don't feel as in control on my phone. That's the really big deal breaker. And I think a lot of it just still feels kind of weird to me because I was using the internet way before smartphones were even thought of. But people now grow up with smartphones and they may not ever have a personal computer. Whereas in the past, we thought everyone was going to have one in the future. And in some ways we do. I mean, you know, the smartphone is a microcomputer technically, so... But I just see it like that, you know, it's kind of weird for me, but I understand it. I get it. Smartphones are a hell of a lot cheaper and way more accessible. But when they first came out, they were so much more expensive than the cheapest desktop. So that's how it is for me. It's what I'm used to. It's what it's pretty much engraved in my DNA at this point. See. My first laptop was gifted to me. It was a Dell Inspiron. I found out they ain't cheap. Depends on the model, dear. They're not the most expensive model. It's more about age. Matt says, I just want a computer so bad. 10 years ago, I would have said, go dumpster diving. Go dumpster diving. Go find a computer you can rescue. You can't do that anymore. Because everyone's watching Scrapyard Wars. And all that shit is scrapped. Before you can even get to it. It sucks. I miss dumpster diving. That's how I got my Sega Genesis. I found it in the garbage. That's how I got like 2 of my older computers. Found them in the garbage. And they worked. My oldest computer monitor was a dumpster find. Just had to take it apart and replace the capacitor and it worked again. But you can't do that stuff anymore. Because everyone else is doing it. And the manufacturers, they make it so much harder to maintenance your stuff. Self-repair and whatnot. I miss thrifting. Thrift flippers have ruined the fun. Yeah, you thrift flippers suck. Of course, I know y'all have to survive too, so, but still. Y'all make me angry. Rax says, my first computer was a $200 compact from Walmart. Oh my god. Hey. There was nothing wrong with those back then. That was during the plastic era, though, where, like, they used way too much plastic for everything. And they would always, like, creak and whatnot. Yeah, I'm on Windows 11. I don't recommend it. I hate everything about Windows 11. It's awful. I've built most of my computers, including the one that I'm using, and I still have to do a lot of debugging. It's annoying. Let's see. First computer I built was a Pentium 3. Wow, awesome. At least YouTube is our time machine for now. Pretty much, yeah. It's all of us clamoring for the days of yesteryear. I know I'm old. I admit this, but we all become old. You may not be old today, but you will be sooner or later. Make the most of it, y'all. And remember, when you're old, you almost get a license to be a jackass here and there. That's why my humor has gotten so raunchy the last couple of years. I've gone from, like, self-conscious ubu to I don't give a fuck. Matt, maybe don't talk about that, okay? It lasted me about 4 years. Dang. Yeah, I've gone from, like, wow, I'm so shy and self-conscious to I'm old, I don't give a fuck. But hopefully soon we'll be much older for a real working time machine. We don't know. I mean, time travel is one of those things that's theoretically possible. Space-time and whatnot. But I don't know if we'll get to witness that stuff in our lifetimes. It used to be so fun to build PCs of our own. It's so expensive now, though. Yeah, have you seen the GPU disaster that's going on? The NVIDIA 5th generation RTX, the 5090s, they're all catching on fire. You have missing ROPs. They're just a mess, and their scalpers ruining, like, the market. So crypto ruined the GPU market. It absolutely did. Oh my god, I hate that word. Absolutely hate that word. So I would advise anyone wanting to build a computer right now to just go AMD. If you can find a AMD GPU, it's affordable. Don't even bother with NVIDIA. I'm very disappointed with them. Their last great GPU was probably just a 1080, 1070. So it sucks. It's not a good time to build a computer right now. Even an ARC GPU. See, the ARC GPUs, the Intel GPUs are promising. They haven't matured yet, but something may come of them. The 5090 should be fire hazards. They really should be. Yeah, the melting cables, that 16-pin disaster that they insist on. They're trying to push 600 watts through that little thing. It's ridiculous. Little Caesars or Subway? Ooh, good question. I am definitely more of a Little Caesars kind of person. Subway's okay occasionally, but I'm more of a Little Caesars person. But yeah, don't feel left out if you can't get the latest and greatest GPU right now. I don't even have that. And the little 7900 XT I have is more than enough. Hell, Rag still has a 1070 and he still games with it. A 1070, those things are pushing 8 years old and you could still game with them. So, yeah, we're kind of reaching that point of diminishing returns with newer GPUs. Anyway, unless you're all about 4K gaming at 500 frames per second or whatever, we're kind of at that point of diminishing returns. So, I mean, I don't do that. All my monitors are 1080p. Let's see. Laughs in Intel UHD. Oh no. Oh honey. Oh. I have a 6600 XT. It still holds its own in Flight Simulator VR. Yeah, I bet it does. Don't those have like 12 gigs of RAM? I think. You have a 3060. Hey, my laptop has a 3060. It's more than enough. Although it does get kind of hot. My laptop crapped out. Guess I need to put some thermite in it. Foot, only you would do that. It's just like... well, put it out of its misery. Just put some thermite on it. Oh my lord. Hey, for $5, I'm happy with this 2020 toaster. If $5 for any computer, that's a steal. But yeah, you know, it's not a good time to build a computer right now, unless you want to get really budget oriented. Because the 5th gen of NVIDIA GPUs don't even bother. And AMD, they're running out of their old stock and they haven't come out with their new stuff yet. So there's nothing available right now. It's just we're in this dead zone, so to speak. Are you all talking about PC because of PewDiePie last edited video? I haven't watched PewDiePie in like a decade. I didn't even know he did that. See, we're in this arc of content creation where a certain combination of words I put together is going to remind someone of someone else's content. We've come full circle. You know what I mean? Wait, PewDiePie has existed for over a decade? I'm pretty sure. I haven't watched him in forever. Yeah, I almost forgot. I wonder if they're still the biggest YouTuber. I don't think they are. Are you talking? Yeah, we're all about computers because we're nerds. Nerds! Oh my god, here's one for a lot of the old nerds. Revenge of the Nerds. When Booger gets on stage and burps. Okay. There might be 2 people here that get that joke. That reference. I should enter in a burping competition. That'd be hilarious. Swirly time nerd. No, no swirly time! Do not flush the Folf. I honestly went with a gaming laptop, because my work laptop crapped out and I do home office anyway. I mean, hey, Somnus, if you can afford it, go for it, you know? I killed 5 laptops so far from just writing. How the hell do you do that? I'm impressed. Nerds! Christian says, I'm a nerd and I'm proud. But yeah, this is like... You know, I may as well talk about this a little bit longer. Y'all are gonna learn more about the Stormi lore. I used to like fiddle about with computers all the time. When I was younger, I broke 7 computers. I also got banned. Almost got banned. Not banned, but almost got banned from the school computer lab. Because I went on Gaia Online and they insisted that was an adult website. This was around the time I almost dropped out. So instead of me being scared and whatnot, I just smile and nod. Just smile and nod. Because I was always getting in trouble without trying to get in trouble. They always had something against me. You know, screw it, Blue Moon. I'm gonna watch Goonies tonight. I need a feel-good movie. Wait, I can't. I have to work. Let's see. I have the parts picked out for and it's 1800. Ooh. It's gonna be a nice build. 1800, shit. Stump Jumper. Apple is like think different, but you're just built different. Look, okay, I had to make a bad joke. Oh my lord. Okay, we get situated. The Breakfast Club. Oh my god, that's a good one too. Which character are you, Stalkus? Are you the basket case? I think I'm the basket case. I once had a hard drive vote go up in flames. How the fuck? You proud of that one? A little bit. A little bit. I'm a little proud of that one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but yeah. God. I know I say this a lot, but I'm really happy with how this model turned out. Because I can make all sorts of goofy faces too. Anyway, sorry, that last one sounded juicy. What about this one? Does that one sound juicy yet? It must have been a Death Star. Oh no, I had one of those. Who here likes the Goofy movie? Yes. I watched that one a lot. Eye to Eye. That's one of my favorite tracks from that movie. Eye to Eye. I don't feel like singing right now. I'm depressing and my voice hurts anyway. Screw it. I'm cracking open the Ramune, which was cold and now it's room temperature. While we're talking about this. Gosh. Oh, yuck. Hey, it's Goofy time. God. Stormi, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear your terrible Goofy impression. There we go. Oh my god. Yep, I love my ramen. Yummy. Hello, Super Paul. How you doing? I haven't seen it in a minute. We should watch it next time I come over. Please, I miss you. You always make me feel at peace when you're over. I don't know what it is about you, but you're always so comforting and you're always funny. Hi Chris, how you doing? Chris? The 25th anniversary of Extremely Goofy movie. Yeah, the sequel it's okay. It's definitely not my favorite, but it's not the worst in my opinion. So, yeah, what movies did y'all grow up with since we're going down nostalgia lane for a bit? Stop that right now. Oh shit. Okay, good. How are you faring? I'm existing. I am existing. That's about as much as I could say for the moment. I want to do something real quick. I'm gonna add like a node. I'm gonna be frozen for a little bit. So don't worry if it looks like I froze. It's normal. I'm gonna add something. Let's see if the computer can actually do it. It probably can. Okay. Put this right here. Okay. Put a trigger in my nodes. Okay. Alright, put this right here. It can probably handle it. Whoa! Oh my god. Motion blur. Oh, Jesus. Now it looked like a Pixar film. That's funny. Oh my god. I don't use this a lot, but yeah, I feel like being extra fancy. The model is brain dead. Oh, well, the model's always brain dead. Chris, I've felt better, honestly. Veggie ramens with eggs stirred in is amazing. I have to try that. I enjoyed After Today. After Today is one of my favorite tracks in that movie. TC Salty likes the Star Wars movies. Nice. Okay, I'm turning off motion blur. I think it's a little overkill for this. There we go. I think it looks fine without it. It's already high frame rate anyway. Let's put this back here. Okay. I haven't had ramen in a while. Oh, ramen's like a weekly part of my diet. Kristen, are you how many have you been to Disney World? By chance, have you been to Disney World? Lasers, Possum Park. Oh, God. Kind of disappointed that Roxanne wasn't an extremely goofy movie. I was the same way. Yep. Roxanne was probably one of my earliest furry crushes. Oh my lord. I think I was like 6 or 7 when that movie came out. I don't remember. It's been too long. So huge difference between sushi place ramen and Maruchan though. Hey, look, beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Why do you think I went to the grocery store and all I got for breakfast was fucking oatmeal? I have to go back on an oatmeal diet and eat rice every day because I'm broke. Yay. Let's see how long I last on a rice and oatmeal diet. I give myself 2 days max. I don't know how to diet. I've tried so many times. It just doesn't work. I think the problem is I still rely on food to make me happy. And yeah, I think Max and Roxanne make a great couple. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Holly. How you doing? We're just strolling down memory lane. That's all. I ask this every other stream, but who are some other creators that y'all like to watch? Besides me. I mean, I know I'm the best, but I'm just kidding. But who are some other creators y'all like to watch? Yeah, we're talking about the Goofy movie. Why are you disappointed in yourself, Al? What's going on? What's going on, dear? You okay? You are the best in my honest opinion. Oh, yeah, that's totally not biased. Totally not biased. Define creator. Well, what about that one creator that that makes Tylers? What's his name? Tyler, the creator? Wait, did Tyler create the planets and the earth? The heavens and the earth? Who is Tyler the creator anyway? I hear their name a lot. I love watching Zarafiel on Twitch and Sahama. The game caches. Alright, y'all got me wanting to type this shit so I actually can check it out. Alright, Zarafiel. Oh, they're a British furry. The game The game Chex Mix. I think that's what you said. The game cache. Should always clear your game cache. And then Sebi. Yeah, I know who Sebi is. The Newt. The Game Chasers. Oh, okay. Imagine if I actually played games on YouTube. I thought about playing the game about Grapple Dog. That's been my new thing lately, is playing Grapple Dog. If you don't know what Grapple Dog is, it's like a 2D side scroller with a with a dog. You are a yellow doggo. And how fast do you type, our Hobbit? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop! Oh no, it's a whammy. Jacksepticeye. Oh, we were watching him earlier. I love listening to him. And he's cute. Press Your Luck, yeah. Or Whammy, if you're going to talk about the 2000s version. Oh, game shows were like my stim for a while. They were my selective interest for a while. I'm not really into them anymore, but when I was younger, I was really into game shows. What about Markiplier? I mean, Markiplier is a given. I'm pretty sure Jesus watches Markiplier. I might have Fursuit for several years. Who's Sue? Who's the Sue? I don't know. 8-Bit Ryan? I've heard of 8-Bit Ryan. We got a lot of nerds in here. I wasn't expecting so many furry nerds. I was kind of expecting, you know, to get spammed with questions about fursuits. Which, you know, I'm okay answering them, but not every waking moment of my life. The Price is Right. Only watch one other furry YouTuber. The rest is about history and stuff. Oh. Matt says, ooh, I'm gonna be all up in those feets. All those tootsies. I watch Ash's content on occasion. Recently found her channel. Ash is a sweet being. Hey bro, what's a furry? A furry is someone who is interested in anthropomorphic with animals with human-like characteristics. I don't remember how the rest of the meme goes, but yeah. That's furries in here. Yeah, there's a lot of furries in here. We do have non-furries watch my channel. Forget Fursuit adventures. Give me stuff about the Holy Roman Empire. See, I'm actually not into history, but I respect that, you know? I need to revisit a lot of YouTubers I haven't watched in ages. I still hit up a few occasionally, but we don't really talk that much anymore. The former furry YouTubers I talk to, they're mostly on Twitch now, or they do merch. Pakari is still around, but she dabbles in merch now. Majira is still around, but you know they go by Kyle now, and they're mostly on Twitch these days. Kiwi is on Twitch all the time, so that's why it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to stay here full time. But I don't want to leave, because I know like a lot of y'all like to hear from me on here, and maybe some of y'all aren't a fan of Twitch, and I respect that. But I feel like for my presence to be sustainable on YouTube, I need to move away from furry-based content. Slowly but surely I need to. The story-based content. Holy shit, I'm really excited to do that. It's going back to what I was talking about earlier. I have no sense of time management. Yeah. Akairu, Moss, Misfit, Stormi the Fulfill, Ash Coyote, and a few other friends. Oh. Stump's into military tech channels and conflict journalism. See, yeah, you're the second person that's into historical stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of furry topics I could still talk about, but nearly all of them have already been discussed, and they get so hyper-specific that, are they really that interesting anymore? Like, fursuits versus mascots. There's a few things I could say about that. But I'm not really interested, and I don't think that's really, like, interesting as a whole anymore. Furry creators and fursuit creators, Nefertiti, or Nefertiti, I do not remember how to pronounce her name, Sky High Studios is who I like watching, or you. Non-furry content, I watch semi-truckers. Ah. What's your favorite thing to do on the downtime? What's that? What is this downtime you speak of? I do not know this downtime. Hang out with friends. But I can't do that all the time because we're all so far apart. Oh my god. So, I remember when we first rode the Carousel of Progress at Tomorrowland. Oh, the great big beautiful tomorrow. I know that song. I never got on the ride though, but I know all the stories behind it, like how someone got crushed in the walls when it was in Disneyland. So, and all the times people would get up and, you know, cause trouble and they'd have to stop the ride. Somnus, varied content about the stuff you like would be awesome. I mean, furry itself is already covered from head to butt. I know, I'm just scared of moving away. Because it's... Remember when I was talking about familiarity earlier? It's moving from something that's familiar to unfamiliar. Something that's new. Something that taps into a side of me that I don't know how people will react, and it's scary. TC Stealthy, yes. But this was decades ago. Somnus, that really is what I want to do. We kind of saw a little bit of this in the video about how I used to hate furries. Oh, that was a little more personal that time, and y'all liked it. But did y'all like it because of my story, or did y'all like it because it had furry in the title? You know, just makes you think. I would feel compelled to cause trouble at Disneyland just because you would, Foot. You absolutely would. You have to be careful around you. Just be you and do what you love. Alright. Well, on that note, I should probably wind down for the night. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I am going to try my very hardest to get the video out tomorrow. The topic of this video is, am I still a furry? Now, yes and no is the answer. I'm going to spoil it for y'all for a little bit, but I'm not going to spoil the rest. Yes and no is the answer. It does not mean I'm leaving YouTube. So, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos. I can't stop making videos. It's too ingrained in my soul to stop. So, but that is the topic of the video. Am I still a furry? If you're a YouTube member, actually no. Yeah, well, if you're on Patreon, you might see it before everyone else. We'll have to see. I might post it really late. I might not. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I'm really tired and hungry, y'all. I do appreciate all of you for hanging out with me. It's a lonely time. It's a weird time I'm going through, and it's a scary time because... Will Stormi ever get out of debt? I doubt it. I doubt it. But I can hope. I can hope. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. But we're gonna try to get that new video out tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best to get it out tomorrow for y'all. Almost 2/3 of it are done. So I have a lot I gotta rush through tonight. But yeah, thank y'all so much for putting up with me, for hanging out with me. Stump, you sweetheart.
Dominance.
Dominance. Stump, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. And Stump says, enjoy the stream, Stormi. Have a great night and stay awesome. There's one thing I could say before we end. It's that there is only one Stormi. There is only one me. You know? I don't think there are a lot of other VTubers out there, furry creators out there, that really bring up this sort of thing. Maybe there aren't any that do. I don't know. Anyway, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe. I will see y'all on Twitch tomorrow. I'll see y'all on the new video tomorrow. And I will do another YouTube stream probably next month, March 7th. So, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe. And I will catch y'all later. Bye.